So I was looking into, I took a test video and I was looking for an alternative to YouTube because I was banned by YouTube for hate speech. Now, and they told me I was not allowed to make another account, so this account is what I had, pretty much one that the first I actually made. So I've pretty much not made a new account, because I'm not allowed to do that according to YouTube. So I guess, following the rules and all that. So of course the best thing, in regards of Google, YouTube and all that would to be to totally obliviate Google from my mobile. Yet of course I'm not allowed to do that, right? In regards of an Android phone, because paying a huge amount of money for a phone, would you expect you actually got the, that you could actually do what you want with your phone? Nah, of course not. Anyway, so you have all these Google things on the mobile, right? I have like Google up here, calendar, Google in-apps, playbooks. What do we have? More? Don't we? I have deactivated some of the things because at least some of the things you can actually deactivate. So that's nice, but you can't really get totally off it. And some of the things it seems to be using, and if you delete it, you get into issues and all that. Anyway, so getting back to the topic, so I was trying to find an alternative to YouTube. So I tried different things. See if we can find one on the list here. I tried Libre, Brighton, BitChute, Peertube, and Vimeo. And I think that was pretty much it. Then I looked for one that was called, have I actually closed that down? Let's see if we can find it in history. 153news.net. No, not .net. That was org maybe. Let's see if it's no. It should be net. Okay. No, it's for org. Let's see if it's all. It seems both pages seems to work now. Okay, goes to the same site. And I tried to make an account, and I did make the account. But then after you are verified and all that, you apparently need to write to them and show them some of your things, or whatever. Talk about what you want to actually to be have authority to actually put material out there. So that was, I wanted to try it out to see just, in regards to this Nazi video that I used last time. It's actually getting pretty, it's actually pretty nice weather. It's actually pretty nice morning weather, I must say. It's yeah. Anyway, so sadly I really can't test that if I need, and I'm not sure if I can get allowed to actually, just test it out in regards to some videos, because that was the idea. But it's a page for, for truth seekers, as I understand it. So that's 153news.net or .org. It seems like it actually is .net. At least on the sticker on the page. Yeah, on the sticker on the page is .net. So 153news.net. And but I haven't really, at the point where I was uploading this Nazi video, which I knew YouTube didn't like, and in regards of, it's what shall we say, a video that could be censored because of the material that is in it, in regards of Hitler being Roman Catholic and so forward, and in regards of making links in regards to the Vatican and so forth. I think actually there's 4 videos in one in it. You know, small videos, you know, in regards of, it's not that good quality, but who cares, you know, as long as the message, you know, gets out. So I tried these different, you know, I put the videos up in regards of this in PeerTube and BitTube and Brighton and Libri and Vimeo, and was reading about them and all that. You know, Vimeo, you have, I think it's 5 gigabytes, and then you have 500 megabytes each week until you reach those 5 gigabytes. I didn't really get many hits on that, pretty much nearly nothing. And PeerTube, I pretty much got near to 0 on that as well. Libri, I didn't get many either on that. And this was after what, let's see here, 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like, I guess, is it at the end of the month or something? Yeah, okay. I guess around 4 months or something like that, that they have, you know, that the Nazi video have been up. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, around, no, 3 months, 3 months. Yeah, we're in the beginning. Okay, around 3 months. So Vimeo wasn't pretty good, you know, Libri didn't, and apparently Libri, I was actually, you know, they have a mobile program, and I had it, and the computer program, and you have the web page and all that, and it was kind of looking good and all that, and they're working on it and, you know, moving forward, but apparently they are implanting this system, as I understand it, that I've read about. You know, they have the money thing, and I don't really like, you know, and I'm pointing you know, if you do this, you can get, you know, some points, you know, and those points you use to, you know, different things in regards to, for example, releasing videos and all that. But apparently they are implanting or have implanted this system. I'm not sure if they have you know, I didn't really get that far into it, but as I understand it, they are implanting this system, or the idea, you know, that if you have money, you know, the kind of money they use at Libri, you can use that money to boost your video. And I don't really like that, you know, because we know that the powers that rules this world don't have an issue in regards of money. So if you're making the videos, you know, that they are getting boosted if you put money into it, well, what do you think will happen? Well, do you think that might, you know, be misused? You know, when you have, you know, the powers to be, they don't have a problem in regards of money. It's just, you know, they have, you know, mountains of money. You know, do you think they could pretty much just put money in regards of getting those propaganda and lies on the top of it? You know, it's just, I can really see that could be easily misused, you know. And that's not the way I would like to go in regards of videos, you know. It should just, you know, people should be able to, you know, yeah, decide, you know, not money, or, you know, not some kind of, yeah, just, anyway. So already from the beginning, where they had this Bitcoin thing, whatever, I was like, this doesn't really, but when I read this today, like, yeah, you can actually boost your things by putting money into, you know, you know, buying a boost in some sense. That's no go, absolutely. That's yeah. Because what could they do? Just, you know, they just put some Jesuits or whatever, you know, into, and they can just boost some of these propaganda videos, you know, against the Jews or whatever, you know, lies and deceptions and propaganda, and, you know, anyway. And what will the people, like, you know, those that tries to get the truth out, that might not have the ability in regards to resources, well, they will just be, you know, trampled down underfoot. So, and that's very sad, because Libri was an open source as I understand it, you could then take the code and make your own, and use that material and all that. But I'm not a programmer and all that, so that's not for me. So anyway, Vimeo, I know, also had censored some material where it seems like they had worked together with, in collaboration with YouTube or something like that in regards of a guy that was banned. I can't remember what it's 3 months since but anyway, who was it that got kicked off both places on the same time? It just shows if the person is getting kicked not only by YouTube but also from Vimeo. It seems there's some collaboration or something like that. Anyway, collaboration. Okay, and that's doesn't seem so good. Brighteon, I tried, but apparently in these 3 months they have changed different things. The idea of Brighteon is that, if you're kicked off of YouTube, you can go out to Brighteon, and then you can, if you get access or is accepted, you can put up 10 videos. And then the idea is when you reach a point where so and so much has seen some of your material, it will unlock to a next level. So I think you can put 20, and so forward. And I just put one video up to see, and pretty much that single video seems to have, nearly gotten me to the second level in some sense. It's not that, it's not a huge amount of views, but 119 is, it's still, those two places that actually have the most hits in regards of people seeing them is actually Brighteon and BitChute. BitChute is the first place. BitChute, pretty much took the first place in regards of hits. But it seems like Brighteon over these 3 months, it seems like BitChute was, quickly going upward. And I think it's because when you post your video, it's on the front page. So it seems like every time you post a video on BitChute, it goes on the front page. So that seems to be honest. And even if you pay for BitChute and all that in regards to extra channels or whatever, it seemed they don't change in regards of the how you view and all that. So they seem to still be fair on those parts as far as I can see. And not like that you can boost it if you pay extra, like it seems to be in regards of going for Libri. 109, both Brighteon and then BitChute pretty much gave me 100 views on this video. Again, it was a test video to see. Every single one of the others that I posted it didn't get that many. One of them I think I got 2 or 3 hits, and that was also an open source place. I had some difficulties with getting that to work and all that. I think that was but anyway, only 2 hits on that. I think it was the place where the video actually needed to be accepted as well. So I was like, that's okay, it needs to be accepted. All the rest pretty much just went through. But it was accepted. What's it called? Like PatchTube or something like that. Let's see, where did I put? Okay. PatchTube. It was PatchTube. So PatchTube had, when I posted the video, they had to check it before. I was a little surprised of that in regards of being open source and all that. But again, it did get accepted, and none of these have removed this video. So that's pretty good, I think. At least, I guess, if they got more popularity, they on some of the others, I don't know, maybe they would have removed them like YouTube. In any case, so again, the best option that I've found pretty much is, of all these platforms I've tried, is pretty much BitChute. BitChute seems to be pretty sensible, to use. It's pretty sensible to use it. Besides, in regards to the image, I've had to find out how that works out. But overall, it has a nice interface. It has the black layout. You can run it from your mobile as well, and having things run in the background as well. So you can listen directly from it and close the browser down, and it's still running in the background. Again, it runs pretty smoothly. It doesn't have advertising. It does have these things where you can pay for things. At least in regards to the advertising, I've put them off. I haven't really seen much advertising besides the money thing where you can donate to them, or you can buy this bronze or silver or gold, and you get more the ability to make more channels. So I guess in regards, if you have one subject, you have this channel, and another subject, you have this channel and whatever. But that's seems to be the way that if you want more channels, you need to pay up. But I'm not sure if there's any, in regards to videos, it doesn't. I don't think there's any. I think you can just continue to post without any issues. I'm not sure, but BitChute membership, extra channels, max 1 channel, max 8 playlists, and max 50 playlist entries, and monthly newsletter. And then number 2, then it's just 2 channels, 20 playlists, 100 playlist entries, and you also get a mug and the gold. You get you get 3 channels, 40 playlists, 200 and playlist entries. It doesn't seem like that the videos themselves gets a boost or anything like that. So that seems to still be honest and not heightening the level of something just because someone pays more money. So I think that's nice. That's very nice. And then you can take 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, but it's still free. In regards of I would think in regards of the help you grow, they have like a coin and all that in regards of donating and so forward. Would have been nice in regards of when they say help us grow, maybe a tree instead or something like that, an icon of a tree. They're not open source, which is, and of course they could close down from one day to another, I guess. It's just, but it runs pretty nice, and it has a black interface, and it's very easy to actually get the black interface as well. I do think in regards to the category seems a little weird, but overall it's very smooth. It's very smooth. It runs very smooth. It seems pretty logical to use. It just seems to not be confusing like in regards of YouTube. I've always had, the problem with YouTube is that then you have, they changed this and changed that, and of course this, I guess it can happen as well with this, but it seems logical. It doesn't seem that. It seems like it's for the user, by the user, for the user in some sense. Here we have a playlist, no playlist found. Let's see if I can edit a playlist. I can actually, it seems, edit playlist. This playlist currently has no description. Not sure how that. I do have some issues in regards to the picture. My picture is pretty much 90 degrees on the wrong side. And I'm not sure how I turned that around and actually find where I can actually fix my image at all. Yeah, no idea where that is. So you know, I can see the image here, I can see the names and all that, but I can't really find an icon for I don't know. That's a good question. There's a playlist apparently that I made which has nothing in it. I have 2 videos in regards to recent videos. So yeah, okay, yeah. So I still have some problems with I guess I've uploaded the video at some point, so it shouldn't be that difficult to find. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, by the way, in regards of the other place, what was it called? Brighteon. You know, 3 months ago, I know they had some advertising and all that, but it seems they have put more advertising on the web page, and now I can't apparently have my web address in the name. So if I update my account, they want me to change my. So that's, you know, if you look at BitChute can pretty much do it. So you know, have my web address and all that. So, but you know, as ads on Brighteon, and you know, it's like huge banner on the top and a huge banner on the you know, down, and it just you know, it's just an, what do you call it? It's yeah, it's taking your focus off the video, and yeah, it's just it's you know, it's not like the daily advertising, it's more alternative, you know, but still yeah, it's and I think you have some ads. I'm not sure in regards to inside the video in the, I'm not sure actually. Let's see. I haven't used, you know, I haven't used it that much, you know. Just try to put the videos on and see, you know, how things went. Okay, now the video ends. Let's see. Okay, it stopped. No commercials, so that's nice. Maybe they've taken out the ads in the video and then just put the, you know, on top and below or something like that. I don't know, but actually there's 3 advertising. There's, you know, on the top and on the bottom and out on the side as well. There's a huge, you know, I can pretty much turn the camera around here, and you can see there's an advertising down here, there's advertising over here, and there's advertising up here. So in regards of shop now, and here I have, you know, my nick, but that's not acceptable apparently anymore. So that's kind of sad. Let's see if we can go over to this Brighteon. Let's see that. So this is BitChute in regards of Google, and in regards of what they're doing inside, and in regards to some of these whistleblowers. Let's see if we can find where did, maybe that, nope. That's in regards to the Freemasons. That's in regards to Rome. Okay, that's apparently also Rome, Vatican. Nope. Why did I put my other Brighteon again? Brighteon. That's my 2 videos that I put up, and you can see I have, you know, I had my homepage, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. So if I want to update my image, I will have to change this apparently, because it won't accept it. Very annoying, because it worked in the beginning, right? So, but nope, that's not good. It complains about that now. Let's see here. Why didn't I? Oh, there we go. So you can see my picture is pretty much on the side, and the question is, how do I actually upload another image or change things in regards to the image? I don't know. Oops, what is happening? Are we closing down? It looks like we're closing down. Huh.